Summer has finally come and we got another ASMR video from Hogwarts Legacy. There were several new scenes. We're going to take a look at them, see what stands out, and break down any details that we might notice. So we have just people going about their day, witches and wizards, doing what they need to do, walking down the pathways. No one's really talking to each other, but they got business to take care of. We also have what appears to be farmland, or just farming, and you see people in the background. They are tending to crops. There's a giant pumpkin patch with someone in there also tending to them. This cute little hut with the line of clothes drying. It's just adorable, very peaceful. You just have the general sounds of nature, and it's really nice to look at these flowers as well. We have Hogwarts in the background, where those birds are going. There are birds flying about in the back. It's just a very, very nice scene to set. That's like, it's summertime. It's probably the morning before, things get busy. And people are just going about their days, living their regular wizarding lives. We do get some different shots for potential outfits or wizarding wear. What is the fashion of the 1890s? So we have previously seen some of the hats. You have this nice long, I don't know if that's a jacket or just a fancy dress looking thing, or maybe pants. The feet are sliding a bit, but that's okay. I'm hoping they'll attend to that soon. It's not game breaking for me, it's just a little distracting to look at. All right, now we're transitioning into this nice, lovely, can you imagine? It's just a summer evening. I don't know if wizards have happy hour, but you're just chilling at the table outside on this deck. There's a bar over there. Just order a drink from the bartender. Just enjoying the nice water sounds that are coming through. You have this cute little pennant banner that's just, I would imagine that if this place is open at night, it'll probably look nice as well. There's also another witch who's walking about doing her business. We see in the background also there's a boat just hanging out back there, and another structure that I can't exactly make out. You also see some flowers that are purple back there. We see a shot also of Hogwarts in the background. If you can see, it's kind of far away, but also pretty close. So I can imagine like students kicking it up when there's particularly a lot of downtime. But I'm surprised that this is empty at the moment. Maybe it's not open yet. It's probably still that morning scenery where people are going to work instead of this establishment right here. But also a very nice water flow that we can see. A different kind of water, but definitely very enjoyable and soothing. You see all of the greenery up in the back, but also behind that you can kind of see more of the mountains and hills. So just everything here is so detailed and so lovely. All right, in this next scene, this is kind of rocky shore, which you can see the gloss of, it's just damp all over the rocks. I imagine that there's some waves crashing up, some water splashing up from that wave. There's also an overcast day, so it might be just damp in general. I'm not sure if those are marking. Oh, that does look like a marking. You see that circle on the left right there? It kind of looks like the MERLIN puzzle we saw from the trailer. So maybe we have to find multiple of these. This is a secret hiding spot of MERLIN. MERLIN, what secrets did you hide back here? We're gonna figure it out. We have to find all the puzzles. What I really love about this is the way that the water moves. It's very enjoyable to me. I can see, like, there's sun peeking through the clouds, so you kind of get that reflection off of the water. But it also is a little foggy, a little hazy. There's some birds in the background over there, but I can kind of make out some of that hilly landscape back there, and I don't know. I kind of want to go in the water, but also, like, what's in here? What is it that we're going to find? Where is this? I'm also interested in these, what looks to be like stone pillar. They're not pillars fully, they're just kind of fixtures. It looks like it's kind of making a broader circle. If I make this little loop, maybe it's going around this area where the Merlin puzzle is. I love how the sky just went from the light that was peeking through and maybe a cloud is passing through, or the big cloud cover that we see, so the lighting changed. So that was really cool to see. All right, here we have some more water flowing, and this is kind of moving faster than what we've seen so far. We have a bridge, and I can also see what looks to be Hogsmeade actually in the background, just based on all the little mini buildings that are together. So this is somewhere outside of Hogsmeade, but there is this wooden bridge that, gonna be honest, doesn't look that sturdy, maybe, but that's okay. There is also, on the right-hand side, I find this really interesting, there is one of those Floo flame markers that we've seen in other shots of the trailers before. And what's interesting about this is that the flame is not lit. So it could be that we need to activate it. Maybe we haven't approached this Floo flame marker for the first time and we need to activate it somehow. Or there might be some other way to activate this, or maybe this is not active until we do something. So it's unclear exactly how this is going to work, but it's very notable that the flame is not lit right here. Also, there appear to be like ruins behind there, like a destroyed building, so maybe this Floo flame got decommissioned somehow. It's like off the network, because it's kind of, all of this is kind of breaking down. It's rickety. There's also a sign. I can't exactly make it out, so if you can tell me what this says, if you know what this says, let me know in the comments. But I imagine if you have a sign in front of this like rickety bridge, it's probably like keep out, or danger or something like that. I'm not quite sure. But I love the background where we can see, here's the city, you see the water flowing as well. There's a waterfall back there, which I am going to look for all the waterfalls. We're going to see another one in a second. This is definitely more peaceful, less of the flowing water, kind of, lake vibes. We see a bunch of what appears to be fence line, but a lot of the structures back here also look like they are ruins, which I know that we saw some enemy settlements or camps in the trailer video where we saw they were kind of camped out in these locations. So I'd be curious to see how all of this connects, or how close they are to the actual school. We can kind of see balloons in the background. It's kind of hard. It's like far off in the distance, but in that giant hilly structure, there's the balloons. So I think that's the same one, or at least close enough to be the one that's like where we take the broom flight and we kind of veer off. So this might be from a different angle, but those balloons kind of look very far away. So I'm not quite sure how far back it is from what we saw on the other view in the reveal trailer. Panning over, this looks like a gear. I'm not sure exactly what it is or what it was used for, but a theme for a lot of the outskirts is that we have kind of things are decaying or things are broken, or it leaves me wondering, okay, what's out here? What are some hidden treasures? There's going to be treasure somewhere here. We have the Merlin puzzles we got to find, but also are there secret spots that are hidden in all of these ruins, or can we go in the water? That's what I'm wondering. Is there treasure at the bottom of this? I'm going to try. I don't know if we can actually swim, but I'm going to try to go under. Though this water looks a little bit shallow, so maybe not a diving sort of situation, but maybe I can see some treasure right there. And here there's another tower structure, which I'm just so interested in all of the little spots we can go to. Okay, so this waterfall area, I'm gonna go back there. I'm looking for treasure, Is this a little cave insert in here? Like, is there space to go in maybe a tunnel on the right-hand side? I'm not sure. Or is it just kind of a nook that's carved out and there's not really much to go into? There's also this interesting large tree with, I'm not sure if that's some sort of magical creature hive that's hanging from there or if it is something that somebody placed there. But it's just right in the rocks right there. Then below there, there's some pallets and crates and maybe a wheelbarrow. There's just a lot of abandoned stuff right there. And on the left-hand side, there's a pillar. So I'm not sure if there's an entrance to somewhere inside there. So maybe there's not an entrance underneath the waterfall, but maybe there is a passageway where that pillar is. All right, so this scene is super interesting to me. On the right-hand side, we have this little curly structure right there. It's unclear if it's a bridge or if it's something else that it kind of looks like it's the tip of a staff or something, like someone carved it out. It also gives me Nightmare Before Christmas vibes, I'm not gonna lie. Then on the dock, there is, I don't know, when I first saw this, I was like, that's an exploded acromantula. It probably isn't. It might be just, I don't know, gunk from whatever. But there's a little dock here with some lanterns. Then there appears to be, I'm not sure what the rope is for, but it seems like a ladder to me or something. Maybe it's a net, but it seems more like a ladder. Or maybe it doesn't look like it's securing something. I don't know. But again, I want to just dive into the water and see what's down there. Is there a treasure down there? What is there? Oh, there's one on the other side, so maybe it's securing something. You also see vines down here. There's growth that's happening. It's not really, maintained that well, which is, I guess, what I would expect in these, wherever this is, it doesn't seem to be frequented often. There's some boats. That might be a tree stump that's knocked over. I'm telling you, I feel like there's hidden pathways somewhere. I need to go into a cave, find the hidden treasure, or maybe go into a dungeon and battle some enemies. That's what this feels like to me, especially with that mysterious little curly bridge structure. I also like hearing the sounds, like that croaking. You have the birds. All of the soundscapes that we've been hearing through the ASMRs are very enjoyable. All right, we got more waves crashing. I don't know what's up with this pebble pile. Did someone put that there, or is it like, that's not eggs, right? It looks like a pebble pile that somebody put there. But I feel like I should walk up to it and look underneath it because there might be something there. Just a casual barrel hanging out. We also have, this is a bridge, but it clearly has collapsed. Or if it was built this way, I don't know why you would go down so far when you were already up. But it looks like it was collapsed. And there are some other boxes, crates. Oh, we got a statue in the background. Look at the statue. They're everywhere. If you go back and look at all the trailers again, you see the statues. They are everywhere. They're haunting us. We're gonna go pray to Morgana, I guess, and become an evil witch. And the thing in this shot is this little buddy on the right. What is that? It looks like a little sluggy. I don't think I necessarily want it, but I might need to grab it for potions, or I don't know. What utility does this thing have for me? Maybe it can be a pet. I don't know. It's cute, but I'm also like, ew, you're slimy. Well, this was quite delightful to listen to, and I'm now looking forward to more ASMR. We have fall, we have winter. We already got spring and summer. What are we gonna hear? Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything I missed. And also, if you have a favorite scene from this summer ASMR. Personally, I want to chill by the waterfall, but I do find it relaxing to hear the waves just lapping very calmly. And I know that I won't be able to resist just jumping into any body of water. As a quick reminder, I'll be co-streaming the Gamescom opening night live, where we're gonna see new exclusive content for Hogwarts Legacy. Hope to see you there, Tuesday, August 23rd at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, wands ready.